Watercooler, watercooler, watercooler.
Hey, it's Watercooler, episode number 287. Also known as 69 plus 69 plus 69 plus 69 plus 11. We're really getting up there. You guys, we're doing it.
Lots of 69 and going on, dude.
A lot.
Yeah.
Yeah. More so. The majority
Yeah.
of it is 69s. Thank you so much for tuning in. My name's Chris Laxamana, and you know how the show goes. I kick it with my Cruel Digital Buds, Philly style. With me today, Caelan Biehn here.
What's going on?
Hey, Caelan.
Hey.
You feeling good?
Sure.
You're a little low E right now.
I am?
You don't think you are?
Yeah, I'm very tired.
Okay. Then don't question me.
God, dude, you're Rob Lowy.
Yeah. Yeah, man. But it's okay. We're gonna make that a high E.
Great.
By the end of the show.
Super stoked.
Yeah, get some energy in you. Gary Smith's here.
What's up?
Matt Fondiler.
Hey, brother.
Hey. Mike Dawson.
Major bag alert, major bag alert. It's the greatest song in the world, dude. I love that song.
Yeah.
Do you just hear it from that commercial?
Yeah, it's just a commercial,
I don't.
right?
I have no idea.
I think it's just a commercial.
Well, Major Bag Alert is something DJ Khaled often shouts, right?
Major key alert.
Major Key Alert.
Yeah.
That was a trick question. You shouldn't know that.
Oh, I know it.
Did you guys see DJ Khaled performing at the...
The
Yes.
social gloves?
Yeah.
Oh, yes.
Interesting.
I wonder, because the clip is DJ Khaled, the music cuts off, and he's like, all I do is, and then he puts the mic out to the crowd, and it's silence. You want them to say win. Or is it win once?
Win, no matter what.
Oh, so all he does is win, no matter what. See, I would, if I was in the crowd, I wouldn't have gotten it right.
Ironic, isn't it, though? That this time he didn't.
Yeah, it is. But, Doss, you're a sound guy. Could it have been just the crowd mics weren't on? Because doesn't that happen? And we just heard the actual feed?
No, Khaled would have known talking into the microphone if he wasn't broadcast throughout the stadium.
Now, Chris, I had a different theory on this. I wondered if he didn't have the song being piped into his headphones because he kept going for it.
Yeah, well, I think you just gotta dig in at that point.
At that point when you just gotta go, dude. You can't admit wrong.
So he did a few back and forths with the audience to nothingness.
That were just backs.
He did, backs.
Yeah, he did, or just fourths. He just did
some fourths.
He did some fourths, got nothing, no backs.
Yeah.
And then until he said, "Give it up for yourselves," and then you hear the crowd erupt in a way. So
That's what did
Right
it,
when
man.
the mics got switched
and it's
on.
like, yeah. Engineer's like, "Oh, there's the button." I hope.
More irony,
man.
he did fourths and he should have stopped at seconds.
Yeah. See, there you go. So I did see it though.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, look, I am still. Now that happy reopening day, guys! By the way, in California,
I guess.
We did it.
as we record this,
I follow Claudia Spixcuta on Twitter. She's a reporter for KNX 1070.
yeah.
And she tweeted a picture of LA's reopening press conference, and she said, "We are outdoors, and they are making us wear masks and be socially distanced for the reopening press conference."
for the ceremony.
Wow.
That's where we're at.
That surprises me
goodness.
not at all.
So good fucking luck.
Well, hopefully, Doss, we can start playing some shows soon, and I can finally work on my in between song banter.
Yes.
Oh.
Witty banter, bro.
People have been dying for
Yeah.
it, Chris.
You know who has really good in between song banter?
Who?
James Taylor. I went to a James Taylor concert, and dude's hilarious. Like, I was really impressed with his comedic chops. I mean, sure, maybe he just does these jokes every show of every tour.
Absolutely.
Oh, we can talk about it. I'm going to see him in a
You
couple
are?
months. Yeah.
Dude,
I'm excited.
You're gonna laugh.
Where?
Anaheim, the Honda Center.
Let's talk after the show. I didn't know he was playing locally.
Oh,
Yeah, he is.
wait, are you guys all JT fans?
Who's not?
Who's not?
Like to see?
I have a
and
James Taylor channel in my car.
The reason I say JT fans is because Jen's family. I mean, it's her dad's favorite musical artist. Whenever her dad comes over, I'll just put on a James Taylor full concert on YouTube and just turn up my surround sound, and I'm king like a castle, or he is actually, and he's very happy with it. And all of her family refers to James Taylor as JT.
Ever since Justin Timberlake came around, they didn't give the moniker to him.
No, and I
Wow.
got very confused. And
Yeah.
I'm like, this is not JT, guys.
Yeah.
JT is Justin Timberlake.
And now Justin Thoreau, they're still not going to give up the JT handle, though.
Justin Thoreau, is he not? I don't think he'll ever get
I don't think
the
so,
JT.
but I'm just trying to think of other JT names.
Well, there's JTT.
Well, let's not go that far.
His career has not exactly blossomed.
Oh, did he not just be? I thought he quit acting and became like a genius and just
Yeah, he quit
is-
acting.
And became a genius.
Yeah, I thought isn't that what he did?
The claw.
I don't know. I thought that's what, Gary. You don't like I use your own drop when you open your claw?
No, I just think it's funny.
Okay. Yeah, it's nice. It's short. I have shorter ones that I do because otherwise I could pick the long ones and it just halts all conversation.
Major bag alert.
It's major bag alert. Anyway,
James Taylor song, right?
That is a James Taylor song.
Yeah,
Next
anyway.
time Ian Bag comes in, you just gotta bag alert.
I'm sure he'll
major
love that.
bag alert.
Yeah, he's going to love that.
He will love that. I'll do it. I'll do it.
Okay. I'll warn him.
Yeah, the thing I told you was going to happen. Dawson's here. He's gonna do
I
it.
feel like there are people shouting right now. Chris just opened a bubbly, so he didn't hit the claw drop.
All right, I'll
If you look at
claw.
our video, though, you would know that.
Yeah, but I
Well,
don't
maybe
think-
you wouldn't. It's on the wrong part of the console.
Yeah, that's true.
all right. Well,
You're a
anyway,
trickster, Chris.
Exciting stuff.
you guys. All right. Well, before we get to the comments, we got a lot of good comments today.
What else we got?
Great.
We did a little mini tech talk before the mics heated up.
Yes.
Dawson proceeded to tell everybody, what did you get in the world of tech, Doss?
I got a phone watch.
Phone watch. Yeah.
Which stopped.
Classic.
Gary was typing fiercely at an email and just stopped. All sounds just stopped. Keyboard clicks. Everyone just looked up
I came running around the corner
Yeah.
from my office on the other side of the
and then
building.
did a spit take.
Now let's just to be completely
There was
accurate.
a car crash out in front of the building.
What Dawson said the first time was he got a watch phone.
Watch phone.
He has since
Yes.
corrected himself.
I said phone watch that time.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Phone
watch
clock.
phone. Watch phone.
Yeah, a watch phone. You got a smartwatch.
I got a phone watch. A
You-
watch phone.
Why aren't you wearing it?
Because it's not. I got to take it into the store and have those people figure it out.
You can't turn it on?
I'm not going to fucking touch the thing. I'm going to let them do it. It's not even on its band.
Oh.
Is it
Well,
a
then,
pocket
yeah.
watch?
Yeah, I know. But yeah, have no band. Just have the actual the metal part. And
Do
just,
they still do
Yeah.
that? They got to make like a pocket watch add-on.
Well, your phone is basically a pocket watch, isn't it? Like,
You're absolutely
Yeah, but
right.
no, here's the
But
thing.
Chris, it could be
Here's
much
the thing.
smaller, and you could have a chain attached to it. Don't
So
you
I talked to
understand?
the lady. She's like, look, we're giving this thing away for free right now, but you just have to pay $10 a month because it needs its own phone line. And I'm like, all right, what happens? You're like, can I call? Do you have one? Can I call you on yours? And you show me that you can talk into your watch?
yeah.
And she's like, yeah. And she talked into her watch, and I'm like, watch phone. Sweet.
Yeah.
If I forget my phone and I have my watch, I still have my phone.
Yes.
Watch phone.
I do it. I do it a lot. Gary has seen it. Gary has hated it.
Yeah. No, I mean it's a great backup.
Yeah, it's backup because I'll leave my phone in the other room, and then of course, just because this is how the universe works, when I'm at the farthest away from my phone is when Mr. Corolla likes to call me to talk about the show.
Yep.
And rather than me sprinting back, I could just answer on my watch and just have everybody listen.
Right, but I could work out in the yard. You can do a bunch of stuff without having to keep a phone in my pocket.
Yeah.
You sure you want to have that on when you're trustling around and using a hose and stuff?
It's probably not the best idea,
Yeah.
but it's not like I'm going to, I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't know. Maybe it's not a good idea.
Dude, just be careful. Because you wrap a lot of cables, I've had an XLR cable just swing, whip back, and just smash into my watch and just crack it. So just be careful. Those things whip. They whip real good. Doss, why haven't you migrated to the iPhone? We're all doing it. It
because
seems like now you're taking
I'm-
a stance.
I'm at my cult limit. I'm already in enough cults. I don't need to join another one right now. In fact, we got a suicide pact and like
Yeah.
a few.
Yeah, you could
So
be
I
like,
mean, I don't need. Fuck Apple, dude.
why? Oh, so that's why.
It's not.
It's just- you
they
just
make
don't-
they make some good stuff, but I don't know. It just I don't appreciate the way that they do business.
Okay, so
Like you have to be.
it's an ethics thing.
Yeah, it's like you gotta buy into the fucking Apple cult to you in order to be on the phone or what? Not like an app or whatever. I don't know.
About to turn into a tech fight right now. I'm gonna go get some popcorn.
I just wanted to debate.
I don't care for them.
That is fine.
As part of the Apple cult, at least for the phone, I do have an iPhone. I don't have an Apple laptop.
Watch.
I do have an Apple
Watch
Watch.
phone.
So yes.
There you go. You have a watch phone.
But yeah, it's just so much easier, man. Everyone's text messages are the same color.
Dude, you're the worst advocate for this fucking topic.
That's
Why don't
the
you
only
Jesus
reason why
Christ.
you guys want me to do that,
That
because
is-
you can't group text message comfortably with me on it.
Let's turn things over to Tech Talk here.
They do shame. Like Apple shames anybody that doesn't have an Apple phone in any sort of group message.
Chris, Apple goes worse, I would argue, than shaming. It punishes every iPhone owner who dares interact with a fucking Android owner. Because if you do a group text, it's kind of a nightmare.
Maybe it is a cult then. Maybe
is.
I do need to be reaching out to my friends who don't have Apple phones, because I haven't been. And I wonder if there have been times when I was supposed to text them and saw that they don't have an Apple phone, and it would just make it a little more difficult.
Yes,
really?
it's
I'm using
bad.
SMS?
Can't
I
not
might as well be
text
using
people.
Morse
Send them
code
all.
to communicate with these people.
Well, I just got this new phone that I really fucking like, and I think the company's called OnePlus or Plus One.
OnePlus.
OnePlus. It's good, man.
Yeah, they make good
Fucking-
stuff.
I like it.
There are really cool Android phones, including that one. There's really good stuff out there.
All right.
But it's still a nightmare when you're on a 10-person group text with one fucking Android, and then all the women in the text start like loving or liking things, and
Chris emphasized this
it's a
message.
nightmare.
I'm used to a little Gary Talks. You want to clarify being on text chain with a bunch of women?
I'm
Yeah, what are
specifically
you doing?
speaking about my family group
There you
text.
go.
That is,
I knew that's what you were saying. I just
One
wanted to
is
give you an
good call.
opportunity.
That's a very good
Let's
Gary
get,
Talks.
you know.
Matt basically threw a lob up to Giannis. Just easy. It was easy. We got you out of there.
I appreciate it.
Good. All right. Well, anyway, you guys want to do some comments?
Let's
do it.
So bad.
All right.
It's time for listener
Oh, yes. All right. These are all comments and clown
Chris!
mail that were on our found on our Facebook group. And I want to thank everybody for contributing to the Facebook group, writing in, letting us know what you thought about the show, or just any sort of conversation topics. It's fun there. My favorite place on the internet. And if you're listening right now and you are not part of this group or this cult, no, this group, it is a cult that you want to be a part of, and it's very easy to join. You just go to facebook.com/groups/Bobo Army Worldwide LLC, answer a few questions, and maybe you will be in. So there
But
we
if
go.
you pass that test, man.
Most likely, if you answer the questions.
Yeah,
Most
maybe.
likely.
All right, but let's get going with some of the posts here and from the Facebook group. Thomas Vincent wrote in. And,
Wanted to hear what he had to say.
well, you're about to.
Okay.
All he said, he was referring to our last episode. He said there was a little too much outro shaming
I agree.
during the episode. I guess so.
It's
I
a little
mean,
icky.
yeah, if we don't do outros in these shows anymore. We keep all the outros for the Patreon show, and he just felt that it was a little gross.
Yeah.
A little gross.
We're not trying to shame anybody. We're
Just
just
trying to take your money.
not that either. We're just trying to let you know.
Hell, I want that on a T-shirt.
Yeah.
Yeah,
we're
we're
just
not.
trying to let you know that if you want to hear outros, there's
Do
a
the
way
right
to
thing.
do it.
Yeah,
And
look,
it's worth it. It's
we're not.
worth every penny.
Yeah,
Just do the right thing.
we're not trying to shame you. We're just trying to make you feel like a piece of shit for not joining the Patreon.
There's no shame involved.
Yeah.
No.
All right.
Patreon.com/watercooler.
By the way, you got a free outro at the end. Chris slipped up
I
and
did.
played
Yeah.
the Flick and the Bean outro.
And you can sure count on me messing up more.
Yeah, let's be clear. You will get outros on the Patreon episodes, but they won't be played at the right time. And oftentimes the wrong outro entirely will be played.
See, only one way to find out. Jamie Foshi,
Faux show.
she was having a shitty morning, and then she says,
She was having a faux shitty morning.
"Yeah." She says, "I was having a shitty morning, and then I hear my Facebook post mentioned on this week's episode during the comments.
What's happening again?
And this day totally redeemed itself." Glad to hear, Jamie. She says that we had some hot elevator talk.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, that was
The
good.
Otis box.
And Otis box talk. And she says that I'm surprised they didn't ask each other if they ever hooked up with anyone in an elevator. # hit that stop button.
Wow.
That was not one of the first questions that came to mind. But Jamie, I wonder if you have, if that is one of the questions that
I don't wonder. I know for sure.
I'm gathering that she has because
in her hashtag, she basically
gives
gave
you
the
the
strategy.
direction.
Yeah,
Yeah.
hit the
here's
stop
how you
button.
do it.
You have to be really comfortable in an elevator to hit the stop button, though.
But
most of us want to just get out of the elevator.
But I think here's the other thing: is that this is somebody who lives in an elevator building, like that is their home, and they're riding the same
I see.
elevator.
Oh, you think?
all the time? Yeah, because
It's not on the way up to like the doctor's office or anything.
I mean, I don't know if you're adventurous, maybe, but
Yeah, I don't think I've ever hit the stop button, to be
Same.
honest.
That's what I'm saying.
That'd be-
Scary. How do you make it go again? I don't know.
Yeah, I don't either.
There's
You
no
gotta
go
pull it
button.
out.
Well,
Yeah,
Chris. Hi, Chris. How far in the elevator are you planning on getting?
Oh no! Oh yeah, that's poor timing for me to use that phrase for the subject matter. I get it.
that was perfect.
Ever hit a stop button, Doss?
Nope.
Yeah, Caelan.
I have not.
What about the phone? You guys have always wanted to talk on that phone in there.
I have.
Something inside me says I picked up that phone
You have to. have
and
probably
tried to
picked it
talk
up.
to
Yeah.
somebody, but I don't remember it.
Yeah, who picks it up?
Picks up the phone in the elevator?
Yeah.
Yeah, I
Or
usually...
who's on the other end?
Some dude.
Just some dude.
Yeah, like building
Operator,
security or
yeah.
something.
Oh, it just goes to this. Okay.
Yeah, it goes to like their
Yeah.
front desk where they can reach maintenance.
It's
I like that
Otis.
they're there.
Otis is on the other line. Hey, Otis.
Yeah.
You guys ever pulled a fire alarm before?
Tried.
Really? I was
Yeah.
expecting those all across the board there.
I never
What happened?
have.
What do you mean you tried? Did you break your finger? Did the glass cut you?
It did. No,
like,
they
I
were-
can't do this anymore.
if memory serves, nothing happened.
Oh, you did. You successly pulled it and nothing happened.
Yeah,
We're trying to make the
Wow.
sprinklers go off
I think so.
for a rager.
Yeah.
Well, that's a safety hazard.
It's like, no, there's a serious
Hopefully
fire.
it was in a
Yeah, it was legitimately a fire.
This is- what happened? Why would you pull it?
It was a prank.
Oh, you pulled it for a prank and didn't work, so
Yeah.
prank was actually on you. Like school's like stupid
We're
seniors.
still arresting you.
Pretty much.
This is just an alarm to know who to arrest. All right, well, good to know. Well,
Matt,
Jamie,
did you pull one?
No, it never happened.
Oh, I thought.
It was just a funny line of questioning. I was just trying to
Gotcha.
accelerate to the next level. Just pulling the curtain back.
a little too far back, man. Let's put that curtain. Let's put it
Close
back. Yeah, let's close it. Here we go. Dan Hoover. Well, thanks for writing it, Jamie. Dan Hoover has a pro tip. When the check comes, reach for your wallet instead of the check. This makes it look like you're trying to pay, but lessens the chance that you'll have to. Similar to the tip jar.
That's pretty good.
I don't. How does it lessen your chance that you'll have to pay for it?
Yeah, I see you grabbing for your wall, and I go, great.
Yeah.
Sit this one out.
I'll take
Yeah.
it one step further. Reach for nothing.
Just reach.
And just continue talking.
Just keep talking.
yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'll take it one step further. Reach for a gun.
Yeah. Wow. That's
got violent.
That is a
Just
much
see what
further,
happens.
much
Yeah.
further step.
What about just getting up from the table, just saying, I got to go to the bathroom, and then you
Yeah,
just get in your car and go?
I do pull that move quite a bit.
Yeah.
I will go to. I'll be like, I gotta wash my hands right before the check comes. If I see the check coming, be like, I gotta go wash my hands, and I'll go wash my hands, and I'll come back. And in fact, I had dinner with Doug Laux and another
Let's
friend
name these people
at
public forum. Yes.
at the smokehouse the few weeks ago, and I got up to go wash my hands, not consciously doing it to avoid paying the check, but when I got back to the table, the check was there and no one had touched it. And when I got back to the table, I said, fuck you guys. I excused myself before the check gets here so that hopefully one of you assholes would have fucking paid it by now.
Yeah. Oh, that's fine then. As long as you
you
put
can
it
point it out.
you put it out there. But yeah, I don't know how
That move works 1 in 10 times.
Well, I
The-
think that's in
tried that
Curb Your
10 times?
Enthusiasm,
Is
at
it?
which point that kind of blows up your spot. If it becomes that public, everybody kind of knows the move at that point.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. He's gonna go to the bathroom.
Yeah.
I was doing the thing. You're doing the thing. Yeah. If you do that to me now that I know you do that, I'd be visibly upset.
Yeah, at this point, we are never splitting a check. Ever, as far as I'm
I
concerned.
don't know. You guys could be cool and just pay for it.
Oh yeah. It could be cool.
I mean,
Could be cool.
Shit. That is a conundrum. I don't know.
See, when Gary and I recently went out for our friend's birthday dinner, which was sort of a pseudo birthday dinner, we
half
arrived at the restaurant with a gift card for the restaurant to give to the birthday boy and then immediately take it back and I'll pay for the check. But we had paid for that part of the bill in advance. You get me?
So it counted as his
Pretty
birthday
good, but
gift,
what if
and
yeah.
you paid for your dinner with it.
Exactly.
I don't know. I'd pocket that motherfucker.
I used to do that as a kid. Like,
I'd be like, I'm going to come back here next week. Thanks, guys.
Could you imagine if they had done that? That was definitely a possibility.
It was a possibility.
Yeah.
I was prepared for it.
Yeah. Wow, thanks for this. What else you got?
yeah, I would gift like my friends video game controllers because they only had one. Like, oh, here's a second video game controller for you.
So that you can play with them now?
Yeah, so
wow,
that's
good.
that's
My older brothers used to
That's
buy
pretty
me
good.
video games I didn't want as a kid just so they could play them.
Right.
yeah. See,
That
it's
was
a
it,
thing.
yeah.
I'm reminded of
Selfish gift.
Rob, who is working in Florida now and doing a great job. He had an Xbox that he sold to me that I gave to my wife as a birthday present. And she has never played it. She played it like 5 times maybe at the most.
Is that year 2 of the marriage when you get the Xbox
Yeah.
year?
That's
Yep.
the
the console
Xbox
year?
year.
Yeah, okay.
It's a good year.
It was great. It was a good year. I got it for her with one of those like dance games. Because I also got the little sensor thing that picks up the dance moves. I was like, "Isn't this a great the Kinect?" I'm like, "Isn't it a great birthday present? We could play together." And she was like, "You're gonna play this all the time, aren't you?"
Yeah.
Maybe.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes, I will.
Those kind of gifts exist. Rob, I traded him an old laptop for a guitar because he was dating a girl. His dating history is awesome, but he's dating a girl who recently got divorced and got all of her husband's old guitars, and then she's like, "I don't want these," so Rob sold them all, and I got a guitar off him for
an old laptop.
Exchange. I still play the guitar today.
Awesome.
Callie Zirkle.
She got the guitars in the divorce?
Yeah.
Okay, fuck his lawyer, dude.
Yeah. Or what did he do?
What did he do? Yeah, wow.
He could have used a subscription to Gary Talks. that'll help anybody. All right, Callie Zirkle. I love that name. She says, I think the trick is to really sell it when you're going for the wallet. You absolutely need to put up a tiny bit of protest when they grab the check first. Like, oh no, come on, let me go. Oh, you got it. Oh, okay, I guess you got it. Cool. So, Callie, good tip as well. I don't know. I feel like these are weird tips to give out.
No, you know what? I'm arguably the guy who pays the tab 90% of the time.
That's arguably.
It's true. It is true. That's true. I picked
I'm
shit
just
up.
repeating what you said. I don't have experience with this.
Arguably.
Let's see, Stuart
But
Brad.
if you want, if you're going after paying for it, there's no level of putting up a fight that's everything falls short of paying for it. So it's if you're gonna fight, be ready to fight, and if someone's fighting for it,
Pull out a
fucking
gun.
call their bluff. Call their bluff and back down. All right, you can get this one. I'll get the next one.
That's It in the scheme of things, the grand scheme of things, if you guys are still cool,
Call their bluff.
it'll balance out eventually. Stuart Bradshaw wrote in. First, he opened it up with hashtag Team Dawson. And he says, I immediately thought of the skateboarder when I heard the name Caballero, who was on the Pal Peralta team. Then you said, people my age will know. I smiled. I'm 49. Hashtag woof woof. Hashtag chunk nibbles.
Hashtag chunk nibbles.
I know Steve Caballero is. I think he's multi-generational. So and Ruben,
That's that movie.
He's actually in one generation, but
no, but his legacy.
his legacy is multi-generational.
I
Was
think
he
it-
in Tony Hawk Pro Skater?
He's probably not. He wasn't in the first one, but
Yeah, I
he's
don't
been.
think I'll know
He's
him.
like a legendary skater. He has tricks. He has a trick called if you do a fakie 360, it's called a caballero, or a fakie 180, it's called a half cab. And his shoes by Vans are called half cabs. You've
Nice.
seen them. Anyway, Ruben Caballero also wrote in, yes, Los Angeles, I have a lot of Pal Peralta and Steve Caballero gear. Even named my son Steven. So now he's multi-generational.
Nah, there we go. All right.
Then Stuart Bradshaw wrote, one of my biggest pet peeves is the monster who rushes to get on the elevator when anyone in their right mind knows people will be exiting. We talked about this, right?
Yes, I brought this up.
Yeah, well, Steve, he must have been typing this in real time. Stewart says, I want them banned from all elevator use forever. # chunk nibbles.
They're fun to watch, though.
I guess
When they realize.
Who do you hate more, that guy or the guy who tries to get, like when the airport's getting up, he tries to get to the front before the row in front of him?
That guy's the worst.
That guy's
the worst.
right?
That guy's of the two. That guy's absolutely the worst.
Yeah. He might be the worst guy on the planet.
Stay seated. Stay seated until the fucking people in front of you are fucking dead. Yeah.
It's ballsy, though. I mean, you're really doing that in front of an audience.
Some dudes just rush.
Yeah.
I've seen guys make it.
If they're like trying to, like if they're trying to make a flight or something, like a
you
connecting
don't
flight,
know.
I
Don't
get
judge
it.
them.
No, but
I like to stand. I'll stand.
But here's the thing.
I'll admit it. I'll stand.
There's a certain row that there's like a line of demarcation. Like if you're past row 12, you're never making it. You can't try for that. So if you try that from row 21, you're just the worst person in the world. If you try that from row 7, there's a chance you could make it. So I'll allow a little bit for
But see,
that.
I'd be speaking to the people as I went along. Like, I'm sorry I got to catch a
flight.
connecting flight. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry.
And that's understandable, but in my cynical brain, I would think, what a lying douchebag.
Okay. I can live
Probably
with that
the
because
mustache.
I don't live inside your brain.
Yo,
So
you're
that's
rent free,
okay.
baby. You're here all the time. Yeah. Let's see. Tracy Lynn Solano. She says, I've been watching, I guess it's a TV show, I Shouldn't Be Alive. Does anyone have a I Shouldn't Be Alive type of story? I was injured while
We're dudes.
I was injured.
Probably everybody's got like 12,
Yeah,
13, 15 of them.
I was injured while rappelling in Costa Rica. Well, let's hear yours. And Tracy, that does sound scary. I think that happened to Toby Henderson in The Office or something, where he got seriously hurt in Costa Rica. But yeah, does anybody here have a story where they came close to
I have several, but none I'm going to tell into a
leaving their
microphone.
mortal coil? Oh, really?
Yeah, absolutely not. They're all super embarrassing, like me doing really dumb
That's
shit.
awesome. What?
Not happening.
Oh.
Use your imagination, Laura Lee. You're no chance.
I'll tell you about one tomorrow on shit I did as a kid.
Oh, he's lucky. He has a segment where he has to tell these kinds of stories.
That's awesome. What about you, Matt?
I can also think of several off the top of my head.
Jeez, what is going on with you guys?
But the one that I have no problem sharing was when I was in college. A friend and I went to Magic Mountain, and we went on a roller coaster called Superman. For people who don't know, it basically fires you at 100 miles an hour, and then you just go straight up.
It's awesome.
Yeah.
And then you come straight back down, and then your car is supposed to stop back in the terminal.
Oh.
Where the ride is over, and you get to exit safely. I've been on the ride before, and it happened many times.
That's what happens. Yes.
And that's exactly what happens. But one time I went on the ride, and our roller coaster car did not stop. And we blasted through the entrance station. And I knew in that moment, I was like, that is not supposed to happen. And in that split second, you see these like rubber liners, like from a car wash, come flipping up behind you, meaning at this point, we have now rocketed completely through the station, and the roller coaster car is now in like a severe emergency stopping section.
Yeah.
Nice.
And that's where the car finally stopped. And to this 21-year-old memory, that looked like it was a fucking inch away from smashing into that back wall.
Oh.
But we still had a great time the rest of the day. But I remembered looking at my friend being like, dude, we almost died on a roller coaster, which my family would have made bank, but I would have been dead.
A roller coaster.
Dude, my fucking some member of my family, removed family by marriage, got her head lopped off on the Matterhorn.
Oh!
That was her? Because I've heard of a story like
I heard
that.
Big Thunder Mountain.
No, it was
I heard
the Matterhorn.
I heard Splash Mountain. That's so weird.
A lot of
It was
heads
the
getting lopped
Matterhorn.
off at
Dude,
Disneyland.
I heard It's a Small World.
Yeah.
Someone choked on one of the dolls.
See,
No,
this
I
one
heard-
time.
Yeah, if we're talking Disneyland deaths, and there are a few that are documented. I heard, and then also I heard a guy who raised his hand on Splash Mountain, and his
Found the claw's only weakness. Sub-zero temperatures!
Like on the ride.
yeah, exactly. And he was putting his hands up for the drop, and his wedding ring got stuck in something. And I'll just leave that there because it's one of my least favorite things what happened to him. And yeah, so it's like stories like that. And so roller coaster malfunction. I mean, a decapitation at the Matterhorn. You've heard that story, haven't you, Gary?
Sure. I don't know if I'd use the word story so much as urban myth.
Yeah.
It's not an urban myth. It's real.
Some of them are
Dawson
urban myths.
knows her.
Dawson was there.
No, it's my cousin's grandmother.
His cousin's grandmother.
Yeah.
Sure, absolutely. I'm saying
They didn't put her thing down enough, and one of the little kids was in the back seat.
Oh.
One of the little kids was behind her, and while the ride is going, she manages to fucking get up and turn around and start talking to the kid, and boom, head lopped off. But let's change the subject really quick. I thought of a really good.
Wait.
I should be dead.
We
story.
will get to that. We will absolutely get to that. But roller coaster malfunctions. Matt, you go on roller coasters still. How?
Yeah.
How?
It happened once.
Okay.
Whatever.
It's probably one of my biggest fears. Like, and then, like, 'cause especially when I go to fairs or
Well, that and overusing
Yeah.
your windshield wipers are probably right up there.
yeah, they're tied.
Well, Chris really slowed down when you said that.
They're
He's
tied.
very scared of that.
he's shook.
Yeah, why would you say that now?
Yeah, Chris, I think at a fair you have a much more warranted fear.
Yeah,
You
and
know,
to be clear, I
something-
do not go on rides at fairs.
Right. Something permanent like
Oh,
Disneyland, I think the law of averages means you're probably okay.
the ride that scares me the most to malfunction is the when you get in the swings and it just spins you around super high. Because like if one of these things
There's a
breaks,
video I've seen
I'm
of
just gonna
that.
fling. I'm just gonna fly all the way to Nevada.
Yeah, there's fucking video of that happening online.
Really?
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
Oh, yeah, that happens.
It's
It's-
disturbing.
They should
you
have
don't go
parachutes on those
are not,
things.
you don't go on those.
Yeah,
things.
those things are not a
No.
good idea.
No.
I had not been on one since I was a small child, and the very first time I went to the LA County Fair, my wife and I naturally were drinking throughout the day. And at the end of the night, we were like, let's go on those swings. That sounds
boy.
fun.
Oh.
And the first 1, 2 go around, you're like, wee, this is fun. And then the third, and from then on, I have never been more nauseous in my life. And I just remember like tucking in, like my whole body just curled into a fetal position until the ride was over.
Please make
it was
it end.
awful. Oh, it was awful.
That's good.
I used to be really scared of roller coasters that went upside down. It took me a long time to hit the loop. Now I love it and it's fine. But even I would say I probably didn't hit the loop till I was in 8th, 9th grade.
Well, you couldn't meet the height requirement.
Ooh.
No.
Come on, guys. You're mean when no one laughs.
I was taking a sip of my drink.
I know, but
I didn't
come
want to
on.
spray it all over the console.
Now you know how
There's-
DJ Khaled felt.
I do. I do.
And I remember like I would go to, it was just humiliating. I would go to theme parks with my friends and they would all go on the rides and I just have to wait at the exit. I was that kid. Eventually I grew and I was able to meet the height requirement and I was able to ride the loops and it was fun. All right, Dawson, what's your near death or
It's not what you'd expect. I was in my 20s in San Diego. No, I was in my 30s in San Diego and drinking with some friends at their house and
So far, it's what I expect.
Yeah, ended up passing out on their couch, but woke up in the middle of the night really hungry. So I opened the fridge, and there was a Tupperware in there, and I fucking opened it up and fucking threw it in the microwave, and I ate the shit out of what I thought was stew, and it was super good. And then I went back to sleep on the couch, got up in the morning, went home. I get a phone call about 2 o'clock in the afternoon from my friend going, "Hey, buddy, how you feeling?" "Good, dude. What's up?" "You sure you're feeling okay?" Like, "Yeah, why?" "Did you eat some food last night?" I'm like, "Oh, dude, I'm sorry, man.
boy.
Were you saving that?" And he said, "Yeah, for about 6 months."
Oh, no.
He said, "What you ate was fucking mold." And disgusting fucking. I ate something that had been in a Tupperware for 6 fucking months.
Shay Dawson?
Disgusting.
That is gross.
I'm a survivor.
Yeah, I'd say so.
I didn't feel a thing. I didn't
Really?
even have the shit. The weirdest fucking thing, dude.
You put the ew in stew.
Wow.
I thought it was a good stew.
Yeah, it must have been damn good if you eat it.
I thought I was in trouble.
past
I was
the
like,
expiration
were you
date.
saving that? Yeah, we were saving it.
Why were they saving
Yeah.
it? It was like a science
No, they
experiment?
just, I don't know.
One of those things in the back of the fridge
it
they
was just
never
in the- yeah.
got to. Ugh.
We were.
Yeah, okay. You're young.
come
I
on.
get it. I was there. There was a time.
What about you, Caelan?
Yeah, there was one time. It's not very exciting, but I'm sure you can all remember because it was only like 2 years ago.
Oh, Caelan actually had a medical condition. He was in the hospital?
Yeah, I got a serious blood clot, and I had to go to the hospital for a few days.
Yeah, that sucked.
And later,
That's hilarious.
I'm talking about like Final Destination-y
No,
stuff.
nothing like that.
All
Well,
right.
you got some breakfast burritos.
Yeah, that's true.
And I've talked about one. I have two that I remember. One of them I talked about when I was at the movie theater looking for my cell phone underneath the seat,
That's right. That was your near-death experience. I remember now.
and I got the cell phone. And then next day, the top story was
What were you looking for again?
my cell phone.
Oh,
You sure you weren't looking for snacks?
I thought it was candy.
No, I
found
was looking
candy.
for my cell phone,
Candy.
and I came up on snacks.
Yeah.
All right, looking for your phone. Right.
Came up on.
A treasure trove.
Full roll of Starburst, like full thing of Starburst.
They don't even
candy
sell those
bars
at the theater.
Yeah, full sizes. They're all under there.
Willy Wonka.
I should make a disclaimer. I do not recommend you look down there though, because the next
Don't
day,
worry.
the headline story was that man died from getting his head stuck underneath one of those movie chairs, the electronic movie chairs, where you can lie down all the way. So that was scary.
Chris dodged death that day.
That was really scary. Another time was during the bus road trip that I went on with my friends. We hit like I think it was somewhere in Arizona, and a lot of my friends were into hardcore music. You know, where it's just screaming and moshing and you're like punching the air and stuff. I never really got into that whole scene.
Did they wear big pants and do stuff under bridges choreographed?
The exact opposite. They wore very tight pants and like studded belts. It was a thing for a few years. So they all went. So a few people on the bus wanted to go to the show. There's this band playing that they all loved who happened to be in that town. So they all went to the show, and it was just raining. And I wanted to go explore the city with some friends. So and I wanted to get we kept all of our clothes and stuff on top of the bus underneath like a tarp, so we didn't have to deal with all the bags inside. And I want to get my jacket, so I go up there to get my jacket. I climb the ladder to get up there. I'm on top of the bus. It's wet, and I'm looking for my bag, and I'm trying to like pull something out, and I slip, and I fall backwards off the bus, do a backflip, and land on my feet. And and it was just like the weirdest thing. And I was like, okay, I should have been dead. I should have just cracked my head open, but here I am. And my friend said it was the coolest thing he's ever seen. Yeah, so
Wow.
it actually
See you
worked.
land on your feet like a cat.
Yeah,
That's pretty cool.
Yeah,
I was going
like
to
a
say,
cat.
8 lives left.
Yeah.
Less than that in the movie theater seat thing too.
Yeah.
Excuse me.
All right, let's keep going, and make sure to tune in tomorrow for Shit Dawson Does a Kid to continue this theme.
Day after tomorrow.
Day after tomorrow. Kimberly Evans, she did a quick poll. Does anybody like going to parades?
Yes.
No.
No.
Parades?
Parades.
Like what?
Do you
Hell
like
yeah.
going to parades? That's it.
Like the Rose Bowl? No.
Any parade.
I don't know where else would I
Disneyland
encounter-
has parades.
No, that's when you go hit the rides.
Yeah, that's the one place you do not go to parades.
Yeah.
But if there's one in like your small town or your city, I absolutely
That's- I
encourage you
guess
to go.
that
Small
would
town
be okay.
parades are a delight.
We used to have parades in Carpinteria,
Exactly.
and I fucking never went to one goddamn
In Pasadena,
fuck parades,
in
dude.
Pasadena, they have this thing called the Doodah Parade. It's been going on since the 1970s, and anybody can be in it. You have to just pay like a $5 entry fee, and a lot of like groups that are like representing a cause will sort of like build a float and go together as a group.
Let's do now. Being in a parade, so much better than being at a parade.
Well, here's
Let's
the other
do
part.
it.
It's basically becomes like a parade of freaks, and I mean that in the most joyous way possible. And it's a tradition that if you're in the crowd, you come prepared with a sack of tortillas, and you are throwing tortillas at the people as they're coming by. And the people who are in the parade are prepared to catch said tortilla and throw it right back at you. And it just becomes complete mayhem for 4 hours, and then it ends when everybody goes bar hopping afterwards.
Now, Matt,
Gaucho basketball game.
let me ask you, what do you think it costs to be in this parade? Because if you guys thought the Lake Arrowhead live show was awkward, we could be on the move, on a float, doing a podcast, catching tortillas, and throwing them back at them as we move, so no one can follow the conversation conversation. So
Totally.
at every point, the people are confused and frustrated, and we're just sitting there.
Let me tell you something, Gary. This is a fantastic idea. They did not do this parade last year because of COVID. I'm pretty sure they're bringing it back this year. We can absolutely sign up and get our own position in this parade. And you're right. We could do a live podcast from the
should
Doodah
totally do
parade.
that.
Yeah,
There's no reason we can't do
We can
that.
totally do it.
We absolutely
we
can.
should do that. Just pay no attention to the crowd. Completely ignored.
Now there
We're
is.
gonna have to catch tortillas, but we're still gonna be talking about whatever we
Let it
want.
bounce right off
We're
us.
not gonna address the fact that that's going on.
I think this
This
is
needs
an
to happen.
amazing idea. And even if we did have a loudspeaker that's just propelling the conversation as we're going around, I'm telling you guys, this is going to happen.
Yeah.
I'm going
We
to
need
email
this.
my wife right now. We're gonna do this.
Yes, we need to be doing this. Now,
My
Matt,
wife.
was it corn or flour tortillas?
It's dealer's choice.
Really?
Hell yeah.
Flour. I think
And now
flour
you
would be
should pick
easier to
flour.
It used to be marshmallows, and I feel like they realized not enough people had that mallow money. I'm not making
Bring
this
that
up.
back.
Well, you know what?
We are.
We're coming with mallows.
Now
baby.
mallows are outlowed. You're not allowed to because they
You're not
fuck
allowed
up the
to?
street. You're not allowed to. No. So good. Oh. Yeah, because they get all hot and sticky and stuff. So now they do tortillas only. It's really just the respectful thing to do, you know.
Right.
It's the right thing. It's the right thing to do.
You do.
Something
And
tells
again,
me somebody in the city council went to UCSB.
you know, it's like showing up like the Monopoly man with your top hat and your monocle. Let's not be classist. Let's not show up with mallows. Not everybody can afford them. The
Yeah.
square ones, you know what I mean?
Yeah. Exactly. Just do the tortilla.
Yeah.
So
It's just even the
monocle
playing
is out
field.
too? Or is that okay?
Monocle optional.
Unless the monocle's made of a tortilla.
Now, Chris is
Tortilla
really
monocle.
thinking. You're really
Now
thinking of
we're
the next
talking.
step.
Yeah, we need more tortillas.
All right.
We
Well,
need
our
more
next live show,
tortillas in here.
Doodah Parade, mid-parade, coming November 2021, baby.
Yeah, Lake Arrowhead, watch out. we got a better show coming up. And that's
I'm not kidding.
we're
We're
going to
gonna
get pelted with tortillas.
Are you kidding me? It's the number of people we can reach and confuse.
Yep.
It's endless.
It's going to be great.
It is bothering me how much I'm preferring flour tortillas over corn lately, in general,
Sure.
because it doesn't feel authentic. And I like to be authentic, but
Authentico.
You like to keep it 100?
I like to keep it 100.
Yeah.
Yeah, but so it's something I've been.
You
Wrestling
think
with.
50 Cent keeps it 100?
50 cent keep 50 cent.
Keep it fitty.
Oh, yeah. I think you might keep it 50.
You might keep it fitty.
He's the only one that can say that, and it's cool. Let's see here. Stephanie LeBlanc, she says, I have a question for the water cooler. What is your favorite? And she spelled favorite with a U in it. So what is that?
LeBlanc, she might be Canadian.
Yeah, Canadian.
What is an earthquake?
No.
Okay.
What is your favorite Marvel? Gary's so sure. No.
Well, everything would be shaking. We have a bunch of stuff in here suspended on wires.
I felt my chair shake.
I've
and
done
I
that
don't know
before.
yeah, okay.
we're on a raised thing.
All right.
It happens.
I have a question for the water cooler. What is your favorite?
Sorry, Stephanie.
Oh, you're scared of a claw.
I'm going to try one more time. If it doesn't happen, this question was never meant to be asked. And Stephanie, I'm moving on. Nobody will blame me. I have a question for the water cooler. What is your favorite Marvel Universe movie / TV show? She says, my favorite one is Loki. It just came out, but it's so good. I have an issue with this. But also, I've been listening for only 1 month, and the podcast is so good. Woof, woof. Thanks, Stephanie.
Thank you.
Oh, and it's actually Stefane. Now that I'm looking, it could be a dude. Stefane LeBlanc.
Well, you've insulted
Stefan?
another fan. Congratulations.
Stephane.
That's
Stephanie.
There's just
If
no.
you
There's
sound
no
it out.
I. There's no I after the N though.
There's no I in team either.
Yeah, that's right.
Matt, every
There's no-
time I think I have an argument, you just
Debunked.
Bulldoze.
debunk.
There is
Yeah,
no I in
bulldoze.
team, but there is an M and a me. Mm-hmm. M and an E.
I don't think that.
Put that on a shirt.
There is no I in team, but there is an M in me. That I don't think there is a quote that you've said, Dawson, that really just represents you
I can't. I don't know.
as much.
I should polish these up. Probably workshop them a little bit.
Yeah. Well, okay. I'm just gonna Stefane. I'm just gonna call you Stephanie for the sake of just everyone, so we all stop arguing about it. But Yeah, I think I liked the Avengers stuff. I think I really liked Spider-Man 2 when it came out. I was really big on Spider-Man 2.
So you're allowing pre-Marvel production company movies.
Well, it says Marvel Universe, and I have a feeling that movie's going to be in the Marvel Universe.
Right, but now Marvel does have
I would
their own
agree the
Spider-Man.
opposite. Yeah,
It's
What do
not.
you do?
Dang
Crazy.
it.
The later Spider-Man movies are in the Marvel Universe.
Right.
The Marvel Universe starts with, I guess, probably because of nostalgia, but my answer to this question is the start of the Marvel Universe.
That's the
which
correct
is
answer.
Iron Man 1. That
is amazing because that's the only fucking one of these goddamn movies I actually liked.
right.
Iron Man 1
Yeah.
was a great movie.
Yeah, Iron Man 1 is excellent.
I kind of like the Doctor Strange. That one was pretty good.
That was good.
Really?
Yeah, it was
okay.
cool. It was like cool cinematic, a lot of weird like cinematography stuff.
Yeah.
Sequel's coming out soon.
I know. I'm kind of excited for that.
What about you, Caelan?
I mean, my answer would just have to be Endgame because it's
Yeah.
it's
great,
all
too.
of it finally come together, and it was such an epic moment.
Good
when all the
closure.
portals open up, I mean, that was a hell of a movie experience right there.
That
counts.
Thor Ragnarok was also hilarious.
Yes,
That was
very
great.
good. That one was great.
No, that one was excellent.
I was surprised how well that worked because the older Thors were just a little more serious, and then they thought, I think we're a comedy.
yeah.
Do you guys think if Blockbuster was still around, would they have a Marvel section?
Gary, Buster.
I totally think that they'd have a Marvel or superhero section, right?
I
Or
think
just
they would
like a
have-
branded one. I think Marvel would pay for that to
Yeah.
happen.
So Loki's a bad guy, right?
Depends.
Well, not anymore. Now he's, I guess, turning into
Loki's like Loki, a good
Isn't
guy.
that name fucking stupid though? I mean, shouldn't his name be like Deathbringer?
It's based on Greek, or isn't it Greek mythology?
Oh, really? Those
Deathbringer.
fucking Greeks, dude. Come on.
Yeah, they should have a Greek god named Deathbringer.
Deathbringer solid.
Deathbringer.
Yeah. I do have an issue with Stephanie saying that Loki's of all the Marvel universe, it's Loki.
The first
There's
episode
one
is-
episode of this entire. That's like saying my favorite
It's
basketball
her
player.
favorite ever, though.
My favorite basketball player is LeBron James's son, or something. Like it's just like somebody that's just like so brand new.
Nope.
There's no.
And
Disagree.
incomplete.
I disagree. I disagree with you. I'm supporting our commenter. When I used to go see movies all the time, I would come out of every movie being like, that was the greatest movie I've ever seen. It didn't even matter what it was. Just the experience of taking in something new. It's fresh. It's different than anything you've ever seen before. I'm sure Loki is the best.
As someone,
Easily impressed.
has anyone in this room seen it?
I have.
So have I. What do you think?
It's good. It is very good.
It is good. Exactly.
It's the first episode of many more to come. So.
I will watch it
the best
because
thing Marvel's ever
but it's solid.
Maybe I'll watch it.
yeah, one of my friends came over and signed into her Disney Plus and left it. So now I get Disney Plus. It's pretty sweet. Jake Zerby says, with Sandoz being that's short for sandwiches, Caelan. With Sandoz being such a hot topic lately, can we get a water cooler ruling on Philippe's? Or is it Philippe's or Felipe's?
French dip place.
Yeah, in downtown
Philippe's.
LA, Philippe's. It's been a staple of my family since before I was born, and I was raised on the lamb and blue cheese. Double, I know Caelan didn't like that.
hate
Double
blue cheese.
dipped, arguably the ultimate wet burrito sandwich comparison. I've had better sandwiches for sure, but I stand by the fact that Philippe's is a place that we can point to as having history, nostalgia, great food, and a door that transport you to another time period, if not another dimension.
I'm going to be honest. I've never had a Philippe's before.
Wow.
It's great.
The place that we've always gone to is Cole's, which is the other French dip place. I think they kind of both claim to be the OG.
Yeah, they both say that we invented it.
But if I have been to Philippe's, I don't remember it. So maybe I got to add that to the list.
I have a special place in my heart for Philippe's just because of the Corolla Cruise, the first one where this couple came up to me and they filmed our band playing and they put it on their Facebook and they were like, "Look, it's on our Facebook and you guys are so good." And they were fans of the podcast and they were so sweet and they said, "You have to come to our restaurant." And I said, "I'd love to. Where can I go?" They're like, "Oh, it's called Philippe's." And they're the owners of Philippe's and they're on the Corolla Cruise.
Oh, so there you go.
Why aren't we eating there every day?
Yeah.
I mean, I don't know about every day, but I do think
I
that
totally give them money.
We're way overdue. Let's get some sandwiches up
Kathy?
in here.
it is high time.
Kathy.
I totally give them money. Dawson just walked to the
Kathy,
bathroom.
We need an undisclosed amount of money.
Oh, we're
Kathy's
good,
got
Dawson.
way too many
We are
things.
good. Let's not.
Now,
How about this? Let's do a water cooler trip on the way to the parade. We will all go to Philippe's. We can
Live Shea Fondiler?
We can vlog this whole day. It'll be great.
sounds
Okay.
like a great
And then
idea.
we'll do a parade after.
Yep.
Yeah, we gotta find when is this parade?
It's in November. It's like closer to Thanksgiving time.
Dude,
That's
we
my
have
favorite.
so much time to plan.
Yep.
Yeah, we really do. I think it'd be kind of a cool water cooler
Well,
hang.
let me
We
see
just
if
take
they've.
over
I'll
this
check the
parade.
website. I'll see if they've announced this year's parade. I can tell you what the date's going to be.
Okay, I think you should, and that'd be super fun to do. Let's see here, Joe. Oh, wait, sorry, Philippe's. You guys like Philippe's?
I've never
been.
Yeah.
I'd
great.
really like to go.
Okay, we gotta go.
I went once. It's fantastic.
Joe Gichero.
Chichero.
Oh, this is a nice story. He says he started working his dream job last month, and he says, I can't believe I get paid to draw and paint at my favorite grocery store. Anyone who's unhappy at work, seriously, life is too short. Pursue your dream. And Joe's the one that did the artwork for this show. He does a lot of artwork for our show, and super, super talented.
Yeah, absolutely. Congratulations, man. Then that's a great message.
And he's so good at art that he made a deep fake of a Barstool post where he, because we've been lamenting about Barstool just taking all of our content. Just next day, oh, you want to talk about buttering your popcorn? Oh, you want to talk about what else? Oh, what song you want to walk out to in a baseball stadium? Well, Joe Giachero made a deep fake of Barstool's, and he put, which celebrity would you choose to be stuck with in an elevator for 12 hours?
I'm
Now-
sorry, but as Tech Talk, I gotta call it a Photoshop. We're not
Okay.
calling that a deep fake, are we?
I like this. I like saying deep fake better.
I mean, I like the
It-
He's
words.
that good. He's
Yeah,
that
it
good.
was that good. I got to go with deep fake.
It's a
on this
deep
one.
fake. It's that
I mean,
good.
it would fool
Now, look,
anybody. Is
here-
what I'm
here's
saying.
what I will say, Chris. In your defense, it got me. I
See,
went and
that's
looked.
why it fooled people.
You got me.
So the reason I know it got Caelan. Did we talk about this on? We talked this before.
Yes,
the mic
we did.
seated up.
Yeah,
Okay. Well, the reason. Well,
Oh, we talked about it on Patreon, didn't we?
yeah,
Yeah.
on Patreon.
well,
sorry.
Caelan's just next to me in the engineering room, just going, "No fucking way, no fucking way," and then I had to break his heart by telling him that it was a DF.
No.
No. Why are those supposed?
I don't know, but Gary Talk says no, and I don't know why.
DF sounds
Nope, stop saying DF.
super dirty.
Stop
Why?
saying DF.
You put a T in the middle, and then it's an expression you do know.
DTF.
That's right.
You don't pretend you didn't watch Jersey Shore.
Oh, down to F. Okay.
Down to clown. Come on.
Yeah, I get that. Sorry. I was thinking of DTF. Never mind.
You're thinking GTFL?
Let's see here. Casey Peters.
Who?
He does our music. That guy. He created a poll, and this is in relation to the elevator poll, which Boba Boy you'd want to be stuck with in an elevator.
Are you reading the first poll that he did? God, I hope you got it right. We'll find out.
Yeah, I don't know. Jeez. Oh no, because he says.
Are we on page
He says
one?
take two. Yeah, we are on page. He says take two, and Matt can explain this. I guess I didn't find the first poll. Maybe it got deleted. But he says you're stuck on a small spacecraft for a 2-month mission. Who do you choose to be your partner astronaut? Now this is a 2-month mission. This is not an elevator ride. And an overwhelming first place answer. Gina.
See, I don't like this.
I don't like that either. That's not
That's a
fit
bummer.
for our group. I don't.
Now, when Casey first
Gina Grad, they're
did this
talking about.
poll,
No, not Gina Carano. Of course. Get the fuck out of here, Chris.
I don't think that every single person listens to the Corolla Show, so I have to reset a little bit.
no, Chris, the reason I mentioned the second poll is because when Casey Peters first posted this, I happened to be looking at the Facebook group, and it was the exact same question, and the choices of who you could be on this mission with were Chris, Dawson, Matt, or Gary.
Bummer.
I thought it was hilarious, so I commented that we weren't even giving Caelan a shot.
Oh.
And, his dad
Ouch.
fought aliens, for fuck's sake.
Good luck fighting those aliens.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you feel like Matt at the end of the year when I
is-
print out his
Passed down genetically.
Yeah.
You're good at fighting aliens because your dad acted like someone who's good at fighting aliens.
I can fight Terminators, so that's just one step over.
Let me just say I've thoroughly
I love it.
enjoyed throwing
Dawson,
Casey under the bus.
Ever met Dale Earnhardt Jr.?
Yeah, but Dale Earnhardt didn't act like a race car driver. He drove a race car.
Yeah, my dad fought.
Michael Biehn did not kill aliens.
Yeah, he did. Didn't you see the movie?
It was a documentary, first of all.
I might pick Caelan just
All
for
right,
protection.
It is John Connor.
I give up. You're
Sorry,
right.
Matt. I interrupted.
No, it's fine.
You're right.
I was going to say Casey's pulled many an embarrassing drop of me, so I had no problem throwing him under the bus just now.
oh, sure,
I took
sure.
much delight in that. I love you, Casey.
Thanks, Casey.
Let's see, and I'll just.
Oh, so what were the other? Who else? Who's another?
sorry.
Who got second place?
Overwhelming.
Is Caelan in the second poll?
Gina, yes, Caelan is in the second poll, but Gina overwhelming with 40 votes. Dawson and I are tied next with 22 votes each. And in the comments, they said mainly Dawson because he's going to have weed,
Sure.
and
Yeah.
me because
Smoke weed in space.
If anyone could.
Can't
it'd be
light
you.
a fucking lighter.
Challenge. Dawson, if anyone can figure it out in space.
yeah. So Dawson would have the weed, and
You don't
mine
think Jeff
was,
Bezos
You
will
will
smoke a
blow
joint when
up.
he's in outer space?
Yeah.
You are sorely mistaken.
Yeah.
Think bong rips in orbit.
So yeah, so-
Not a good idea.
Well,
I'd
they-
go Chris. 'Cause
That's
he's
why they
small,
picked you.
takes
Well, they
up
picked
the least space.
They picked me also as first place because of I'm funny and I'm handsome.
And you got a guitar.
yeah, and great singing voice, and I'm also they get more leg room. Okay, Matt is next with 13, and then Caelan with 11, then Gary with 9,
I like this better when Caelan wasn't in it.
and then Philly cheesesteak with 5. So
Wow.
that's Adam's dog.
That's misguided. That's a giant animal that is
Yeah.
going to shit everywhere.
Oh, dude, yeah. Floating dog shit.
yeah.
How are you supposed to take him for a walk? I mean,
Right.
come on.
All right,
Spacewalk.
Yeah, sorry. We had so many comments
It's
here.
great.
You guys just want to keep going through it with them?
Let's do it, baby.
All right, Steven Cristiano, he just says, Under Siege has been on the top of my Netflix queue for a while because I've been meaning to rewatch
I
it.
think you read that last week.
I don't think so.
I don't think so.
Yeah, but that sounds like it would be the perfect next movie. So,
Never seen it.
see? Never see. I don't think I've seen it either.
So
Does that
good.
bother you guys?
So good. But as we were discussing off air, is it better to have a movie that no one has seen or a movie that we all know intimately? For sake
That's-
of the commentary track, I
That's
feel
the question.
like it may benefit everyone if we've all seen the movie at least once and kind of know
Okay.
what's going on.
We can do that.
Then Dawson's not going to be like, shut up so I can listen to the movie.
Fucking a cinematic achievement. It was
True.
Beverly Hills Ninja.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm glad you came
So
around.
I really had to get into it.
Justin Milarski, he put a picture of dirty windshields, and he's just like, "This is what happens when you don't save your wipes. Should have listened. Should have listened to Laxamana." And he had
Did that
some-
trigger you, seeing that picture?
He had some streaky shields there. I get it. Look, I've experienced it.
Yeah.
I didn't just come up with this knowledge out of nowhere.
Now, Chris,
Knowledge.
in his comment, when you played the drop, did he have it in all caps with an exclamation point?
No, that was
Oh, okay.
yeah.
I don't like that that's become stylized online.
Oh yeah, it is.
It's not my favorite.
A lot of people are doing that, yeah. Dan Hoover also says, Chris, do you know what also has a limited lifespan and costs more than wiper blades? The wiper switch. Because I always say that I just do the switch manually. Yeah, that does defeat the purpose. That makes
Yeah.
sense. I'll pay attention
But
to
then
that.
you just use you push it up and just get like one little pump out of it.
Yeah.
Instead of turning that knob.
But then you risk breaking that stock.
Yeah, I'd rather
true.
not do that. I'd
Yeah.
rather replace the
Never thought
blades
of
than a
it that
switch.
way.
Ryan Huff says, I would tear up on Patreon for a drunk tier. So there you
I
go.
love it. Which is composed of what exactly?
Basically, we get Chris drunk and have him tell us stories from history, just exactly like
Just
the
do that
Comedy
format?
Central show.
I think
Drunk
this is a
history.
great idea.
I'm stealing completely, but Patreon, baby, we good.
The fact
Gary
is,
goes,
Gary
they're
goes,
good.
yeah.
the
Yeah, we
fact
good.
is, Chris is a professional, and when we do this show, even though you're hearing claws cracking all the time, as was pointed out earlier, Chris is drinking bubbly. You listeners are not really getting to hear a loaded Chris.
Right.
So
And
once
so
every
it might behoove people to hear Chris on the same plane that, myself or Dawson may be on in an episode.
or way beyond that.
Yeah.
I'm down.
I'm just saying, once every 3 months, we get Chris completely loaded and have him tell us like 4 stories.
I'd do it.
This
I'd
is going to
absolutely do
be
I have nothing to hide.
drunk Christery. It writes itself.
Now, are these historical
nothing to hide.
stories that he may
you
or
ever
may
s-
not know, or just history about his life?
Gary's idea was
Stories
to
he's-
literally copy the show, take
No.
the exact same format.
We could have
Can we
him
talk
read
about, like,
Wikipedia
the
horror
Civil
pages.
War?
We could do music history. How about that? Tell us like a story about Elvis Presley getting his first record deal or something.
All right.
What subject are you most knowledgeable on?
Well, you know, what'd be kind of funny is if I tell you the plot of a horror movie.
Okay.
'Cause
Based on your Wikipedia.
Yeah, basically, because I've read
There
it.
you go. All right. That's
I
good.
just said
That'd be
that
good.
20 seconds ago.
Huh?
Yeah,
You know, it would be
go
a
on.
great idea that I just came up
Did Dawson
with.
say something?
Go on. Continue, please. Carry on.
Okay, this next comment actually comes from one Dos Angeles.
Uh-oh.
Yeah, are you worried?
No.
Well,
Well, wait, we
I
gotta
have
play.
no
our,
idea what it
I was
is.
gonna say we gotta play our game. You have to guess what you said.
Give me the first word.
funny.
Oh, funny how don't kick him when he's down became a thing because fuck, dude, if you're down, that's when you want to get kicked. Like, kick me. Ruffle
Yeah.
the net, lad.
Well, this is almost verbatim.
Hit the upper V. Boot it to the upper V,
This
man.
is crazy.
Fuck yeah, dude.
Yeah, you did. You said all of that.
When I'm trying to get up, that's when you don't want to kick me.
We're no more giving him the first word.
Yeah, that's dude. You recited that directly, and you ended it with your what seems to be your signature online,
As you were.
as you were.
Carry on.
You know, whenever I see a Dawson tweet or thought online, my first thought is check the timestamp
Yeah. Yeah.
because if it's at 2 a.m.,
Yeah.
it says a little bit more than
I try to put a hard and fast rule. Like once it gets past like 2:30 in the morning, and I'm looking at my Twitter or something, I'm like, put this down. Do not tweet shit now.
I have the same rule. It's about 8:30. No, I'm
Yeah.
just kidding.
And then lastly, Stephanie Lynn Rinker.
Ice.
She was we were talking about sandwich. We've been talking about sandwich cutting and the proper way to do it. And she says she had a picture of a sandwich, and she said, "Forget squares or triangles. I'm absolutely disgusted at how this sandwich was cut, and it was 4 vertical slices, like strips."
Yeah, it would be like if you got a Mario sandwich, Matt, and instead of one in the middle, there were 3 cuts. Just
Madness.
It was just
Yeah.
It
What is this world
frustrated
coming
me.
to?
Yeah, so I agree, Stephanie.
The only time multiple slices is allowed is if it's like one of those 12-foot subs for like a big party, and then you can do lots of little slices. Otherwise, regular conventional size sandwich.
How is
Even
a
then,
12-foot sub like a thing still?
I don't know, but has
Not
anyone
going to
here
be after COVID.
has anyone here ever gotten a slice of a 6 or 12-foot sub?
Yeah,
and been
I
like-
have.
Never
Oh,
impressed.
And thought that
and
was
then been
great.
like, that was cool. Like,
No.
no, you're always like, yeah.
yeah.
Yeah. It
very
feels
true.
weird. It's like I don't want to eat part of everyone else's. We're all eating the same sandwich, and I mean that bread though. That's some long bread.
That's.
How
I
do you
mean,
get-
is it
how do you
even?
get- how do you get bread that long?
I start to question if it's even bread at that point.
Yeah, you have to cook just sections of it at a time and pull it out. I gotta.
Is that really how you guys make that bread?
No, they obviously have it.
Gotta have a
long-
huge
they
toaster,
obviously-
Gary.
Yeah, exactly.
Super deep oven. Yeah, I know how they do it.
That's just running through Quiznos style.
Yeah.
Hey, Doss,
Oh,
there's
RIP.
another word for your bumper. Deep.
Deep.
That'll work.
Yeah, or DF.
Ugh.
It's the letters.
Or DTF, and then whatever Chris was trying not to say.
All right. Anyway, those are our comments. Thanks, everybody.
It's got to be the
Let's do the outro
comments
here.
No. I don't think we do that.
All right. Well, I mean, look, we've been going.
Yeah.
We went the distance. You want to save your shave for?
I'll shave
Save
it.
your shave for another day.
I'll shave it.
Shave for another day.
You're gonna shave it?
I'll shave it.
We'll shave it off today's episode.
Shave
Yeah.
for later.
It's the
Yep.
new weekend song.
You know, can I tease it though?
Yeah.
I know what the subject is, and I'm just gonna plug your Instagram, which has been reactivated or something. You're back, baby.
I wouldn't go that far.
At Shea Fondiler. I know, because you only posted one picture instead of the usual 34.
There were 2.
Oh, there were
And
2?
They were separate posts, by the way.
She tries, okay? Give my wife a break.
I'm not faulting her
I told her
whatsoever.
to do them both in one, and then she was like, I don't know. And then it was 2.
That sounds like a fun combo.
All right. Well, anyway,
good.
I want to thank everybody for writing in. We love the comments. It's just so fun.
Yep.
And once again, our Facebook group, facebook.com/group/Boba Army Worldwide LLC, to join in on the fun. And thanks again for being part of the show. Let's get our plugs in, and then we can GTFO to DF. Caelan, what do you suggest we check out?
There's a show I reviewed a little while ago called Lupin on Netflix. And Lupin. And it's a very fun, kind of Sherlocky Holmes type show. And the part 2 just came out, and it's 5 episodes. And yeah, it's just a fun show. Check that out.
You will eventually flick it, I hope.
I will, yeah. I'm almost done with the second part.
You never flicked Mayor of Easttown. Do you not want to anymore?
No, not really.
All right. Did you not like it?
Was it worth it?
I just started it.
I mean, now it's like, because I was waiting.
I honestly don't have a lot to say about it. I did enjoy it.
You won't
You did
even give it a
enjoy it.
rating?
So I want to know if it's flickable, dude.
I would say that it's flickable.
We all want to know one thing. Your opinion's what we need. So Caelan, get on that mic and flick the bean.
Oh, Caelan, flick the bean.
Respect all women.
We were out of here. Jesus Christ.
7.8 out of 10.
7.8. All right.
7.8? That's high. That's flickable.
Cool.
Oh, I wish there was an outro.
It would be nice right now, but
Yeah.
can't do it.
All right, Gary, what's your plug?
Check out Reasonable Doubt. Beyond a Reasonable Doubt, new one coming right now, probably, as you listen to this. And, yeah, it's a good show.
All right, will do. Matt, what about you?
I got big news. Big news. I used to co-host a show called Sword and Scale Rewind. It was the after show for the popular true crime series, Sword and Scale. The show disappeared about 16 months ago, a year and a half ago. It's officially coming back July 4th. I will be co-hosting with comedian Ian Bagg.
Major bag alert. Major bag alert.
Who is fucking hilarious. And we're picking up right where we left off. So I'll be plugging that for the next couple weeks. But I'm super excited to relaunch that. Sword and Scale Rewind. So you can go to ssrewind.com or just subscribe anywhere. There's already like 150 episodes, but there's going to be more coming, baby.
Woo!
Good for you, dude.
I like
Thank you.
I like it's a true crime thing, but they pick like two super funny dudes to talk about it. I like that kind of contrast. It's awesome.
It's definitely a strange hybrid of murder and comedy, or as I like to say, murder, mayhem, and mirth.
Murder, mayhem, and mirth.
But I think it works well. It's a lot of fun.
I like Momedy better. Let's see more Momedy. I love that, man. And congratulations. I always said like that's the coolest story of how you were just into a podcast and then eventually now you're in it.
Yeah,
you're
baby.
Part of it, so look at
Thank you.
Sword and Scale Rewind. Check it out. Matt tweeted about it. Follow him at Matt Fondiler. Das, what's up with you?
It's kind of a 3-part plug. Thanks for your support of the band and the music. New album coming out August 25th. We got a release date. June 28th, the song Another Southern California will be released. Follow the band on the Twitters and all that stuff because now we're going after live shows and we got to include our Twitter following in all the fucking things, and it's low. So if you could, at the Smokin' Kills across everything, just fucking like it all, follow it all. I'd totally appreciate it. Second plug is for Caldo de Pollo soup. It's kitchen chicken soup, Mexican.
How long has it been in the fridge?
Get some. No, I'm going to order it tonight and have it delivered, man. I'm looking forward to it. And third plug is more of a philosophy. Remember, if she leaves you for another, you can always date her mother.
All right.
Wow.
Love it.
It used to be call your mom.
All right, I got 3 plugs too. First one, follow Shay Fondiler on Instagram, CHEZ Fondiler Z. On Instagram, check out these.
I don't think that's right.
Is that not right?
I don't know what
Ches
you tried to spell.
I kind of gave up on it halfway
Ches
through.
Fondelez.
Ches Fondelez.
Yeah.
That's what he spelled.
So make sure follow him on Instagram too. I got a couple of shows at Marino Wine in Long Beach playing acoustic June 25th, June 26th, 7 to 10 p.m. both Friday and Saturday night. Please come out and we'll hang. And third, I got a philosophy. There is no I in team, but there is an M in me. All right, that'll do it for Watercooler. Thank you so much for listening. We'll see you for Patreon later. We love you. Goodbye.